treading on eggshells, trying to put this delicately, but if the Scottish interest, defending the Scottish interest is seen as promoting independence, you will find some hostility in the Parliament, all the usual suspects, the Spanish, a number of other nationalities will be very nervous about this. If it's seen genuinely about promoting the difference between Scotland and the rest of the UK in terms of desires, in terms of European connection, then I think you'll find a sympathetic audience. But it has to be handled very, very delicately.
I would, from my own political perspective, very much endorse that. I think if there is a perception, and it would be entirely wrongly, if there is a perception that we're using this as a pretext to a mad dash for independence, there will be a backlash. Whereas if we're dealing with it on a granular level about, plucking an example out the air, how does Scotland continue to be part of the Europol network? That's a discussion that people will engage with. How do we remain part of Horizon 2020? How do we remain part of Erasmus? How do we remain part of the Hague Convention or whatever else it might be? We can have a granular discussion about technical specifics rather than a broader constitutional discussion. There's umpteen places across the EU that have a different constitutional status vis-à-vis their own member state and vis-à-vis the EU. So there's umpteen examples that we can point to for a wider status. But I think as a starter for 10 for where we are now, it's about identifying the bits of the acquis that we want to remain part of and the bits of the framework that we want to continue to be active in going forward, which allows you to engage subject by subject, committee by committee. And I'd suggest that that's where the discussions actually start, rather than going straight into the Mr. Brexit or Ms. Brexit, whoever they're all going to be in due course, and make it more about, well, we want to keep this specific programme going, how do we discuss how to do that? I think that would allow a granular level of discussion, which would be more productive for where we are now.